Yo, this your boy Fist. What's up? Bringing you another great edition of Modern Warfare 2 on YouTube for you. That's how we do. Anyways,
Team deathmatch.
I don't know. I was with my friend NASA and Fatal Shot.
Let's do this.
We were in a private match, and they're like, "Hey, man, how come you don't drop shot?" I'm like, "I really don't. I don't know. I just never really thought about it. Never really seen a need to do it." So, I was kind of bored, and I was like, yeah, all right, I'll try something different. And then I started drop shotting, and it was like, kind of like, almost having an extra weapon slot. I drop shot I drop shot using the default class, and I play with the claw, so it's different than people who use tactical, but it's just, it's almost like having another weapon slot, and it's kind of fun because a lot of people just, they don't know how to defeat it like I do. Obviously, I've did tutorials on how to defeat it, but the important thing is like positioning yourself on how to use it, so you don't get caught on ledges and so on and so forth. So I stayed up like really late last night, and because I just started doing it last night, so I started getting into a groove, and I was like, oh man, I was feeling it, and it was just great, and now it's like, it's kind of like it basically. Whereas before, where I would use certain weapons, now I've actually changed my gameplay now to where I'm more aggressive now with the drop shot. Using the drop shot, you basically can play the game like Call of Duty 4, almost like you can actually go on the attack, and you can go on the attack and just start ripping people, especially if you got the skills to do the drop shot instantaneously, and have a positive kill death ratio. It's actually fun to use. So now I just like run around looking for people to kill. I'm like, I want to come out in the open and challenge. I like the first couple games, I was getting my ass kicked. I'd be like going negative, like getting 9 and 17. I'm like, I almost gave it up because I didn't have the right. It's harder for a person that uses the claw technique to just get it down right. But then after like 3 or 4 games, I started getting hot, because like I started changing my mindset and like preparing my mind, in the map and how I played. And you can see I changed a little mini map too. I brought it down further closer to the middle at like Call of Duty 4. So I moved my margins all the way in. Added drop shot. Just like the game has just gotten even funner now because, it's fun when you're winning, and you're kicking people's ass. So it's even that much better. So if you possess the dexterity in your hands to play that way, I suggest it fully because it's just another thing in your arsenal for the opponent to defeat you. Because first of all, what I've noticed, it was funny last night. We played some guys, and they were like, "Oh, you're gonna leave this room. You're gonna leave this room. You're gonna leave this room." And I'm like, I've heard it before. And then they thought we were gonna leave the room because they were all using one-man army and grenade launchers. And I'm like, how many kills are you gonna get? You're gonna get maybe 1 or 2 kills, and then you're just gonna get killed again. It's like the team I was rolling with, they're just too smart for that. So we just whipped on them, and it was just like I was just drop shotting them. And the great thing I want to point out, and I don't know if people have covered this before, and if you're familiar, here's another little tip that I'll give you. This is an important tip, and it's in the game, and I don't know if you realize it, but if if you're anybody who used to play like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or any type of fighting games, you know, there's a word that's called reeling or reeling. R-E-E-L-I-N-G, reeling. When you're getting hit, you reel in this game. In Call of Duty 4, you didn't reel, but in this game, you reel. So it's even more advantageous to use the drop shot because, for one, as soon as somebody sees you one-on-one, they're going to be standing. That's one strike against them. Number two, either or in any direction, whether it be the connection or the conductivity, the person, there is I think there's 1/4 of a millisecond response time. If you automatically know that you're going to drop shot them, not only is it response time from the internet to respond to that move, but it's a human response to respond to that move. So that you basically cut that time in like a 1/4 of a second. And if you're hitting them in this game, Modern Warfare 2, they reel backwards. So if they're aiming at your head and you drop shot them and you hit them, they're even going to be they're going to be even reeling further up while you're shooting them and your bullets are hitting them. So they won't even be able to aim on you, especially if you're a horrible player. So it's a great advantage on a one-on-one with a good player. For all of those reasons and above. And not only that, I mean, it gives you cover from crossfire. A lot of times I get into a firefight and I'm one-on-one with somebody and I'm standing. I get shot, I get caught in crossfire. I always get caught because the guy hears your gun shooting and they turn and they shoot you because you're standing, you're an open target. Many times last night I discovered I hit the drop shot, I killed somebody, and then the other guy tried to hit me with crossfire. They couldn't because, you know, I was blocked by some object or some inanimate object. So this your boy. I'm gonna cover some more of this reeling and some of the things that have changed in the game. But I hope you understand what I was saying. It's your boy Fist, and I'll show you certain loadouts that stop reeling, and it's very top secret. Stay tuned. It's your boy Fist. Peace out, love, no hate.